A former procurement technician who helped harvest organs at Planned Parenthood said she saw a baby boy's heart beating outside his body before the child's body parts were extracted. Holly O'Donnell, a former procurement technician at STEM Express, said at Marmonte's Alameda Clinic in San Jose a co-worker named Jessica brought over the most fully developed baby she had ever seen and said, "I want you to see something kind of cool." There she saw the closest thing to a fully developed baby I've seen. It had a face. It wasn't completely torn up, she said. Its nose was very pronounced. She has one of her instruments, and she taps the heart, and it starts beating. I'm looking at this fetus, and its heart is beating, O'Donnell said in astonishment. I don't know if that constitutes it's technically dead, or it's alive, she continued. Dr. Ben Van Handel, the vice president of Novogenics Laboratories, says on the video there are times when, after the abortion procedure is done, that the heart is still beating. Story, this is so hard. Oh, God, it's so hard, nurses tell of aborted babies born alive. O'Donnell said that, after showing her the child's beating heart, Jessica told her, "This is a really good fetus, and it looks like we can procure a lot from it." She then asked O'Donnell to remove the baby's brain with scissors through the baby's face. I can't even describe what that feels like, O'Donnell said. That was the moment I knew I couldn't work for the company anymore, even if it was the cure for some disease. Planned Parenthood says that fetal tissue donation is a humanitarian undertaking and it is not guilty of any crime. The video, the seventh released by the Center for Medical Progress, underscored revelations made in previous videos that Planned Parenthood officials alter the method of abortions they perform, not out of medical necessity for the mother, but in order to obtain a baby's body intact. Intact fetal cadavers fetch higher fees, as they maximize the amount of organs and fetal tissue available for experimentation by biotech companies. Perrin Lardon, the procurement manager at Advanced Bioscience Resources, says, I literally have had women come in and go in the OR operating room and they're back out in 3 minutes. The doctor told her, the fetus was already in the vaginal canal whenever we put her in the stirrups. It just fell out. The first video, which was released just over a month ago, caught Planned Parenthood's Senior Director of Medical Services Dr. Deborah Nicatola saying that abortionists will often change the presentation of the baby to maximize the number of organs they can preserve intact. Discussing the harvesting and sale of fetal organs over a business lunch of salad and red wine, Nicatola said she would look at the organs the biotech company wanted and decide during the abortion, I'm not gonna crush that part. I'm gonna basically crush below, I'm gonna crush above, and I'm gonna see if I can get it all intact. She then described a procedure identical to a partial birth abortion, which has been a federal felony since 2003. In the fifth undercover video, Melissa Farrell, the director of research for Planned Parenthood Gulf Coast, admitted we deviate from our standard protocols so that we are able to obtain intact fetal cadavers. Sometimes they come out really intact, a tech at the Houston facility told CMP investigators. Farrell added that she found dissecting aborted babies sickening on some level, but it's fun. O'Donnell had a different reaction. Near the end of the new, 10.5-minute long video, O'Donnell said after an abortion, she would often hold the child's body in her hands and ponder what the child's future may have been. This could be the next president, she said. I wonder at age 3 if she would like to color. Lost in thoughts of the unborn child's potential, she said, I feel like it's a waste of life, and it's sad that so many people view it as a mistake. The videos have provoked a public backlash and spurred Republican leaders at both the state and national level to investigate and defund Planned Parenthood, the nation's leading provider of abortion. Today's video contains heart-rending admissions about the absolute barbarism of Planned Parenthood's abortion practice and baby parts sales in which fetuses are sometimes delivered intact and alive, said CMP lead investigator David Daleiden. Planned Parenthood is a criminal organization from the top down and should be immediately stripped of taxpayer funding and prosecuted for their atrocities against humanity.